If you're looking for a bright flashlight to put on your keychain, then check this out. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. I just picked this up. It's by Folomov, and it's an EDC flashlight that you can just clip onto your keychain, really, because you are supposed to carry this every day. Now, what I love about the Folomov products is that they've been really robust. It's kind of got this orange and gray Gerber-like motif here, but this flashlight here might be one of the smallest flashlights I've ever seen. So I'm excited about checking it out. First of all, we get a little instruction booklet here, so I might have to peruse that. We also get a micro USB to USB-C cable right there for recharging it, and then the flashlight itself, and look how small that is. Look at my pinky. My pinky is larger than this flashlight. That is totally tiny. It kind of looks like a little tiny canister. Aluminum construction, feels great. It's not overly heavy, but it's got a little weight for its size. We have a clip here, so you should be able to clip it into your pocket. But what I want to show you is that the flashlight lens, which has that slight texture on it, is actually next to the end of the clip. So you could clip this onto the brim of your hat and use it as a headlamp, and given its lightweight, I think that would actually work really, really well. I also really like, it's kind of a small detail, but it has this gold color, almost brass-like color around the lens here, and also the power button. Makes it look really classy. Gives it a little steampunk look. I like that. And then on the back end here, I can unscrew the cap here. You can see that O-ring in there, making sure that it's waterproof. We have a little plastic cap keeping the battery from wearing down. And then what you can see here is we have a 520 milliamp hour Folomov battery. And on the battery, there is that micro USB port right there. So that's how you would charge it. You just pull that out, hook it up to the power cable, recharge it, and put it back. All right, and in terms of illumination features, this flashlight has 5, which is kind of crazy. It has a firefly mode, a low light mode, medium, high, and then strobe. And then it actually has some different strobe modes within the strobe mode. So we're gonna check those out. But what you can see here is we have the power button right there, and if I just hit it, the light is gonna go on. Now it does have memory, so when you turn it off, and that's just holding the button down for half a second and it will go off, it will return back to the last level. Now, I want to show you, it's actually on low mode right now, and to scroll through the different modes, you just tap the button. So it's right as you think, low, medium, high, and then turbo, and then back to low. So the lumen ratings here are roughly 10 for low, 50 for medium, 150 for high, and 425 lumens on the turbo mode. I can tell you, it's pretty bright on turbo, right? So let's go back down to the low mode there. Now I am gonna just hold the button down and turn it off because I wanna show you the firefly or moonlight mode. That's the lowest mode, maybe good for reading a map, looking at your watch, those types of things when you don't wanna disturb your night vision, create a ruckus, wake someone up, those types of things. So while it is off here, you just hold the button down and it will go into this very low light mode. Now, it might look like the lowest mode, but I can tell you, I can actually look at that and it's very, very low. Now, what's interesting, if I turn this back on and go to any mode, if I double tap the button, we go into the strobe mode. And if I double tap it again, we go into the various strobe modes. So that looks like SOS, and then double tap one more time. This is the beacon mode. Ooh, I've never seen that before. Kind of low levels, glow to high and off, on, off, on, off. So that actually might be nice to put in your campsite or something like that at night so that it's kind of going on, so when you're getting close you can see it, and it hopefully won't kill the battery. So that's pretty cool. So then you can just tap it to go back to your regular flashlight mode, just hold it down to turn it off. Now it says it puts out a lot of light, but it's super small and compact, so let's see what it looks like in the dark. All right, so we're outdoors here, and there's no moon to speak of, and I'm actually kind of fumbling around in my pocket to pull out the little Folomov here, and I'm just going to turn it on, and man, boom! That is like getting hit in the face with the sun. Look how small this thing is. So small. So small. And then if I scroll through the modes here, this is that low light, which would be perfect for going through my luggage in a tent, going through my gear, reading a map. I'll tell you what, even walking, this is illuminating really decently 5 to 10 feet in front of me, actually. So, and then if we go up to this level, man, this would be perfect for a little night exploring without casting unnecessary amounts of light. And then one more, man, that is very, very bright. And then the highest level, it's just a huge flood. I mean, look at all the trees out there, and it's casting that light as far as I can see. And then also on the sides, I mean, everything's illuminated here, so that's pretty amazing. And then if I double click, get that strobe, double click again, SOS, double click again, and this is what that beacon looks like. It's pretty slow. But man, this has got to be one of the smallest flashlights I've ever seen, and it is crazy powerful. You'll be glad you have this when you need it. So I don't care if it's on your keychain and you have a flat tire on the side of the road in the middle of the darkness, this is going to light up just about everything. So whether you are traveling, camping, just want to have it just in case, I think you're going to love this Folomov. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever thanks to Peter Von Panda. Peter Von Panda.
If you're looking for a bruh?